over the last 20 years or so, wow, it's been 20 years, yeah. Over the last 20 years or so, I've obviously, learned a lot. But like, as your business grows, as anyone's business grows, your problem starts to grow, and therefore, you have to acquire new skills to overcome those issues, right? So even though I usually feel like, I don't know much, like when I look back and like, I have learned a lot of skills, and I'm grateful, and there's fortunately way more to learn ahead of me, right? That's usually the best part. But recently I started thinking, like, out of all the things I've learned, like, we can go, that could be broad, it could be like very, very, very specific, right? But like, from all the things I've learned, what is the most impactful skill I think that has helped me the most, or is most valuable? There's a lot, right? We can be more technical. I spent millions on Facebook ads. I know exactly how to do, like, I can write really good copy, or like create videos that perform really well, or like build teams and build the whole culture and infrastructure, like build SaaS businesses, like whatever it is, right? Like, there's plenty of things. But I think when I distill it all down, it's not like specific marketing knowledge. It's not like how to write copy, although that helps, right? Like the marketing, I would say the skills inside the marketing corner are definitely like up there, because like it makes a lot of other things easier. But I'd say the number one skill is knowing people, like understanding people's behavior. And I mean that in different parts, but I think they're all related, right? Like, as a marketer, like, anyone can write copy, but it's like feeling or like knowing how people are going to respond to it. Like, how are people going to change their behavior based on what they see? Like, to have like an educated guess. And this comes from like, running a lot of ads. This comes from like doing a lot of split tests where we actually measure, like, hey, how do people respond to this? How do people respond to that? So like, knowing how people will respond, knowing how people will think and operate, that is super powerful, because that way, like, now I'm talking from a marketing perspective, like, you can just be more critical on like everything. Like, you can just like, I immediately know, like, when I see a piece of copy, like, it's not gonna work. It's gonna work. And I can be wrong, sure, but like, I've become so much better at it over time. But it's not just that. Like, understanding people and like how they think and how to change their behavior is equally important into like building your business, like growing a team, how to motivate a team, how to bring them together, how to create a good culture where everyone is working together on the same thing, going towards the same vision, like the same thing, right? And I think it's kind of ironic, because like, I'm very much an introvert. You might not realize that. Like, I actually had a conversation about this yesterday with someone where he said, like, hey, you're an extrovert. Like, I am a 100% introvert. Like, you have no idea. Like, I can pretend being an extrovert, but it would drain all energy out of me. Like, even like an online webinar for like 2 hours, after that, I am like, I need to sleep, right? Like, if I go to a conference, right, like, I would always book a room at the place where the conference is, because during the day, I'll just go back to my room and just to recharge for a little bit, right? So, absolute introvert, right? And yet the understanding of people, the people skills, is by far the most important thing. And the reason why I'm sharing that is not because like it's so important, like what's an important skill, but it's more like, if you are a starting entrepreneur, like you're trying to unlock the next level of growth in your business, you might ask yourself, like, how do I do it? Like, and I believe that the most impactful thing is acquiring the right skills. But with the right skills, you can just, solve any problem, right? And I believe that the better you understand how people think, right? And that's literally just like reading books about psychology, right? Like, read what's the book called? The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, but also like the book by Robert Cialdini about, what actually influences people. Those kind of things, like, read that, study it, because that will help you on so many different levels. All right, so hope that helps. And with that, have an amazing day. All right, cut, we're done here. Let's wrap it up. Oh, well, sorry, you're still there. Well, in that case, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, where I share marketing tips, tricks, and strategies that will help you grow your business faster. So you can click on the subscribe button right now, or check out the next video. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.